Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new Let's Play series of Battle Brothers. This is Colonel RPG and I'm so happy to have you here hanging out with me as we explore this early access game developed by Overhype Studios from Germany and focused on turn-based tactical combat in a fantasy setting. This is still an early build of the game, a lot of features are still missing, but the combat system is already in place and very solid indeed. There's quite a few different enemies and encounters and the game is just, in my opinion, a lot of fun. So I wanted to show it to you guys because Battle Brothers is definitely a game I'm gonna want to play when the final version releases. So let's get to it. Let's start a new campaign. I'm gonna play on normal, so you can choose the difficulty over here. For beginners, you should start with the easier one, but since I want this to be interesting, I'm gonna play on normal. Our company is gonna be named the Stomping Machine. No, the Stomping Machine. And I'll cycle through. Ooh, that's a nice banner right there. That is a nice banner. So we got a few banners. This is fairly inconsequential for right now, but it does signify our party on the map, and you'll get to see that in a minute. Let's see. So got a griffin, got a crown, got. Ooh, this is nice. I like this one. This is the Lannister banner, and this I'm gonna go with this one. And here we go. So, you soak in the cool morning air as the sun slowly rises, so does a new chapter in your life begin. After years of bloodying your sword for meager pay, you've saved up enough crowns to start your very own mercenary company. With you are Thorben, Datemar, and Humbert, with whom you fought before side by side in the shield wall. You are their commander now, the leader of the Stomping Machine. As you travel the lands, you should hire new men in the villages and cities to fill your ranks. Many who offer their services will have never picked up a real weapon before. Maybe they are desperate, maybe they are greedy for quick spoils of war. Most of them, though, will die on the battlefield. Yep, that's very true, but do not be discouraged. Such is the mercenary life, and the next village will always have new men eagerly looking for a new start in life. The lands are dangerous these times. Robbers and pillagers lay in ambush by the road, wild beasts roam the dark forests, and orc tribes are restless in the swamps to the east. There are rumors even of dark magic being at work, the dead rising from their graves and walking again. There is plenty of opportunities to earn good money, whether by taking on contracts you can find in the villages, cities and strongholds all over the land, or by venturing out on your own to explore and raid. Your men look to you to give a command. They live and die for the Stomping Machine now. Yeah! So yeah, this is still an early access game. There's a lot that is going to be implemented in the game, and I'm going to pause the game here. So this is basically how the game plays. You move your little party over here. For now, we are still only 3 guys. I'll get to that in a minute. And you go from city to city, perhaps, or exploring the wilderness, out into the countryside, or maybe not, depending. There's quite a few different types of enemies, but I won't spoil it for you right now. I'm gonna go to Marburg right now, because in Marburg we're gonna get our first contract. Look at that, we already found a bandit hideout. So this is the city interface. It's still, of course, very simplistic. It might change, it probably will change as the game gets developed. So over here we got the trader, over here we got the, well, the hopeful adventurers that we might be able to hire depending on the amount of money that we have, and over here we have contracts. So yeah, this place fills up depending on the kind of contracts that are available. You there! Yes, you mercenary! Over here and make it fast! A man waves his hand at you, his face hidden in a bird of uniform grey and his head crowned by a crop of hair as equally pale. Only his eyes follow you, his head hardly moving at all. As you get near, you see the man isn't quite as old as you suspected. It's not the age that has withered his eyes and sunken his cheek. His voice carries the trembles of a hard life, though he tries hard to mask it. You look like the fool I used to be, young, brash, ready to earn my keep in this hard world. It was rough, and I will never forget my band of brothers. But I take you as the sort to not stand on ceremony. and you nod, glancing at the nearby sundial. Well, listen close, because there's a reason I'm still standing here today, and it's not just because I'm a bastard of a man. First of all, get some more men. Almost every settlement has someone looking for something to do but be sure to keep an eye out. And get as many as you can, but not so many that it can't support them. No matter who he is or where he came from, damn near every man needs two things in life: food and crowns, and the latter is usually used just to buy the former. Let me tell you something, and listen close again, okay? A unit's cohesion is only a few meals thick. You get on out there without food or pay, and you'll be standing by yourself before long. Understand? You'll find power in numbers, sure, but just make sure those numbers are happy. Secondly, go to the market and get some supplies, weapons and armor. Take some shields if you can. In my day, a good shield was often worth as much as a man himself. My day is your day. My day is your day is the next man's day, so get some shields. At the very least, it will keep some men alive when those poor sods wouldn't stand a chance otherwise. And some men do better with certain weapons too. Pay attention to their skills. Don't be giving a squat man a giant sword. He can hardly swing, and don't waste the good graces on a tough man's utter savagery by leaving him in the back with a bow. Yup. And now for the part you really want to know about. Earning some crowns. Every mercenary just wants some coin, but you only get that through hard work. Most towns around here will have something for you to do. It actually saddens me how little my experience helped change that, but I guess that leaves some for you. Fulfilling a contract or two will keep your men fed and their pockets full, so always be on the lookout for a good payday. Sometimes though, you might need something in a pinch. Trust me, that time will come. If that happens, just look for the closest target to raid. What got me going in my prime was ruining the day of some bandits. Come to speak of it, I have some need for mercenaries myself. Yes, that's right, son. I am more used to you than just being an old rambling man. There is a bandit hideout just outside Marburg. These low-lives are been robbing the travelers around here, and I'm too old to do much about it other than get mad, which ain't good for my heart. The city council put a bounty on their heads, and I'm representing the search for an answer. I think you're it. Don't look too proud yet. Find the bastards and put an end to their ill ways, and I will hand you the reward of 300 crowns to you personally. Hell, consider it a passing of the torch if you want. Sounds good? Yeah. What are we waiting for? A mercenary should never waste time. The world doesn't pay you to stand around. The world pays you to go and do the things they ain't comfortable doing. Now go out and do what you paid for. Yep. Let's take on that mission. That's our first mission. I'm not gonna read all the dialogues. I'm just gonna briefly glance over them because they are quite extensive. And while the dialogue is pretty cool, I like how it's written. It's not really relevant to the gameplay. You just need to know know where to go and take the missions that you like, because after all, this is a combat-centric game. So first things first, let's take on some men. Let's see. So we got a roster over here. We got okay, so that's 7 potential hires. So we could get 10 units. Unfortunately, I don't think. Yeah, I do have money for all of them, which is good. Let's see. So each one of this is Reynold the monk, and he is a monk. That's the background. That will define his pay. That will define his abilities, or at least change his abilities. You cannot see, that I know of, you cannot see the abilities of the character before you hire him, but that will change basically whether he's good with maybe a melee weapon, maybe he'll have a buff to morale, depends. I don't know from head, I don't remember what a monk is, but we'll get to see that. Well, I'm gonna take the monk. So basically the initial one, is mostly dependent on the amount of items that he carries. So he's probably not gonna carry a weapon, but that's good enough for now. So this is a grave digger. Grave diggers are pretty cheap daily, and they actually have a buff, I think, to fatigue. I'm pretty sure that's what they carry, so I'm gonna hire that one as well. Yep, come on in. This is Alfred, and he is a hunter. And hunters, as you can see, are pretty expensive, both on the initial one, because he has armor, as you can see, he's got a helmet, he's got a bow, and he's got arrows as well. I'm gonna take him because I like bows, I like bowmen, and his daily wage is 10, so we'll need to keep a lookout on that. This is a grave robber. I'm not gonna go with grave robbers because I don't think they are good for morale, and besides, yeah, he's got an armor, that's pretty cool. Let's see this one. This is a caravan hand, and that axe is gonna cost most of his hire. I'm not gonna bring him, or maybe I will, depends. It depends. This is a miller, so it's probably not gonna be very good. It's pretty expensive though. It's probably strong, I don't know, carrying all those sacks of grain. And you can read all his stories. Sometimes I read the stories and I'm like, these stories are so cool, really. For example, the life of Miller had always been lacking something for Egon, yet the hard work kept him from making any big plans. When his young and lovely wife was found dead, torn apart by wild beasts in the woods, he did not say a word. Silently, he packed his belongings and set out into the world to start a new life somewhere far away. Whether by lack of alternatives or by free will, Egon stands before you now, ready to swear fealty. Yeah, so as you can see, they all have motives. They all have motives. I'm not sure if the motives change depending on the motives change depending on the background, and if all Millers have the same background. But if they don't, that's good. If they do, that's good as well. But whenever I read them, I feel inclined to take them on because, yeah, it's kind of a tough job being a sellsword, being a mercenary. This is a rat catcher. Rat catchers have basically they're cool, but they have a debuff for health. They are pretty cheap, so I'm gonna take both of this. Yeah, 8. I need 8. I'm gonna take both of this, and I'm gonna save the rest of the money for supplies. So in regards to supplies, so we got over here, we get to pay 50 crowns per day for our party. We need 16 provisions per day, so that's 2 provisions per each one member. We need tools and supply to repair our equipment. We need ammunition for, you know, shooting, and we need medical supplies to heal our party members. Of course, all these can be purchased over here, and but what I'm gonna purchase right now with this is gonna be items. But first, I'm gonna need to leave, pause the game, access my roster, change the names of the guys because I want to remember them. This is Thorben Battleborn. So that's to signify that is one of our first founding members. This is Dietmar Battleborn. They're all brothers. They are all brothers now. And this is, of course, Humpert Battleborn as well. He looks pretty... That was a bad roll. Look at that. That was a bad roll. Oh well. Oh well. We'll have to make do. Sometimes you get a bad starting party. This one isn't really that good, although Thorben is pretty good with a melee weapon. Yeah. We get, basically... let's remove all the equipment. All the equipment, just to make sure that I know that I can keep a good inventory of what I am carrying. So as you can see, this guy was very well equipped, because that's the reason why we paid so much for him. But that's good, that's good. So this is Reynold the Monk. This is Hagen. Let's see, yeah, he's a gravedigger. So Hagen the Strong. The Blunt. Yeah, I'm gonna give titles to every one of them because that's easier to remember. Alfred is a hunter. So Alfred Thorn. That's his surname. And this is Egon the Miller. I'm gonna change his name a little bit, just like that, because I think that's cooler. And Hagen Longnose. No, I don't like that name. Ratcatcher, Longnose. Ratnose. Ratnose a little bit better. Yep, there it is. Egan Ratnose. We got Egan the Miller, Alfred Thorn, Hagen the Blunt, and Reynold the Monk. That's our 5 new members of the Stomping Machine. So let's see. First, let's look at our equipment. So we got weapons. These weapons aren't great, but they will do for now. So basically, when you sort your items, they will be sorted by quality. For the most part. So let's go and give our best melee characters. Let's look at their skill over there. Oh, this is good. Let's give him these weapons. Ooh, that's nice. And this one is nice as well. Yeah. and then the rest is gonna take this. Let's not worry about that for now. Let's not worry about that for now. And then helmets. Helmets are very important in this game because you don't want to get decapitated with a single swing. You really want some protection right there to increase your health. So I'm gonna protect our Battleborn brothers, because you can see over here that they get a plus skill buff to every one of their to both melee and ranged. So that's something to look out for. And then I'm gonna also want to have some good armor. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy armor for everyone else. Let's see who's best at ranged. It's gonna be our bower probably, but maybe not. Oh yes, look at that. That's Alfred Torn. He's very good with a ranged weapon. So he's gonna keep this one. Look, this is a very good character. This is a really very good character. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And we need to buy how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 armor sets. Let's buy armor. Okay. In terms of armor, we got quite a few options. Of course, the most expensive ones are going to be better. Armor decreases your fatigue. Fatigue is basically a maximum threshold for actions during combat, although it does replenish every turn. But yeah, you need to be on the lookout for that. You don't want to tire out your characters very quickly. So what I'm gonna take is this. This one is very good as well, and I'm gonna take a couple of this. And this one is good. I want that. It's getting a bit expensive though. Yeah, I need that. I'll take some shields as well. Like this. This is a crappy shield. This is not a crappy shield, but it's pretty expensive. Yeah, let's take all these shields. So now we get a party that's able to survive. This is really important because you can rely on luck. You can really rely on luck if you're I'm gonna just equip this. I'm not gonna give. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So these guys are gonna take the best armor because I want to protect them the most. This guy though. Let's see. Can you please take that off? Thank you. Yep. And this one, I'm gonna give him this, and this one this one this. So that's good. I'm gonna sell that because I'm not gonna need that, and we're gonna be off to our first battle. So I got lost in thought because I was saying something. Yeah, okay. You can rely on luck for combat, but you should not, because otherwise you're gonna be reloading a lot. So you should prepare. You should prepare. This, as you can see, is a weaker band of thugs, and I know exactly. It's always the same combat, so don't worry. I know exactly what's gonna happen and how they're gonna fight, where they're gonna be, you know, all that. So this is combat in Battle Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. It's so it's basically the same thing as we saw before. From top down, we got all these nice, like, busts of each one of our characters, so you can recognize them from there. So we know these are our most important characters, the Battleborn brothers, and these are the enemies. So they are facing left, and the ones that are facing right are the allies. So sometimes we can fight with allies. Right now we are alone against the bandits. So we got thugs over here, bandit thugs. They're just thugs. Their leader isn't here yet. I'm not sure they have a leader actually. So over here you can see the numbers. So only one is missing. What I'm gonna do is hold the line, basically. So to hold the line, but you get a couple of chances each turn or each phase to use your action points, as you can see over here. So you can just end the turn, or you can wait for your turn. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for the turn of each one of these. So the one that's hidden, there it is. It's an archer. He shot that guy over there, or maybe someone in here. Okay, so I got a choice to make. I need to take out the archer because archers are really tough. Let's see if I can shoot him with our own archer. We cannot. Well, looks like Alfred is gonna have to wait as well. Let's wait our turn. I like to hold the line. It's a good strategy. It's a fair strategy. Let's see. That guy waited his turn. That guy didn't. Okay, that's good. That's good because I want. Oh, they're all going north. That's a good strategy. They are not dividing themselves, which is good for them, but not so good for me. Let's see. Let me flank them. Maybe go over there with this guy if he survives. Yeah, I think that might be a better strategy. Yeah, you need to be always thinking on the long game. It's very much like a game of chess in that regard. So you can't just rush. You cannot rush in this game. You will die, especially at the beginning of the game. So we got our first attack of the game. So Aegon over here has a couple of abilities: stab, which is a normal attack, and puncture, which is harder to hit. As you can see, with the stab we got 52. And with the thug we got 42, so it's harder to hit. But this one is pretty well armored, so I'm gonna put my eggs all in one chest, and we're gonna try and go for a puncture. Unfortunately, I missed, so that is that, because he's well armored, and so is this guy. So let's think. These guys are gonna occupy this. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna try and puncture this. Oof, 26% is very bad. So our chances at the beginning of the game, our chances to hit are very low, and yeah, that's a bit crappy. Let's see, this guy has got a blunt weapon, so he has bash, which is a normal attack, knockout, which is pretty good. Has a 75% chance to stun. Let's see, yeah, and a knockback, which would throw him, excuse me, towards that X over there. So let's try and knock him out. Unfortunately, that was a miss. Let's try and shoot him. Okay, so which one has better chance to hit? That's gonna be this guy. It's dangerous to shoot. Actually, it's gonna be this guy. It's dangerous to shoot like this. Ooh, that's good. Because you might hit your friends, and I've killed some of my friends doing that. It's really tough. So this guy should have a better chance to hit. Look at that. Puncture. It bypasses the armor. It's very good. Look at him. He's already pretty beaten. Let's see. Can I stun this guy? Knock him out, maybe? No, that's a miss. Sorry. So good thing is, because we are using light armor, the good thing is that we're gonna be able to attack very early in the game. In the turn, I'm sorry. Okay, that's a miss. So yeah, because of that, let's see. Oh boy, that's very good. That is very good. Let's put Dietmar over here, so he's gonna take the brunt of the damage from these couple of guys. And oh, that's a miss. No! Reynolds is already taking damage. Let's see. Yeah, you can usually attack at the beginning of the turn. The guy has got no armor anymore, so I'm not gonna puncture him anymore. Look at that, he's stunned. Dietmar is stunned. That's not gonna be much of an issue, hopefully. Hopefully, let's see. Can I go over there? I'm gonna go over there because I want this guy to go over there. Let's just end the turn, and that some guy. Oh, a miss and a miss. So they miss as well. So that's really cool. It's pretty cool. We're in good hands, it seems, or bad hands, considering they should be shooting me, but they are not, or should be killing me, but they are not. They're failing at that. So I'm gonna go with a named shot, maybe. 26% is really not good. Let's see. Let's go over here and try to shoot them a bit closer. Nope. Nope. Okay. This guy is crap. This guy is crap. You know, 50 skill points in, come on, he's almost dead. Okay, I need puncture on this guy. But yeah, 51% chance to hit is not really that good. Let's see if I can stun him. He's stunned, so that's good. Let's see, maybe... Yep, let's go over there. I'm gonna just waste arrows, as it turns out. Let's attack this one. 61% chance. Does he have armor? He does. So let's go for... Yeah, puncture. How do you like that? Okay, don't hit me. Oh, okay. The armor protected him right there. That's good. Different types of armor will protect differently against certain attacks. So that's something that you want to consider when you're fighting different enemies. So some enemies won't have archers. Some will, though. Some will. Okay. Oh, man. So he's stunned. He bypasses his turn. It's much like other games when you're stunned. You just don't attack that turn. Let's hopefully kill this guy. Nope. Almost, though. Almost. So he's gonna miss. That's very good. He was going for a stun. That was good of him. Okay, this guy has his armor falling apart. Yep, puncture. So it's a good thing, actually, to bypass the armor, because you don't really want to destroy the armor if you can avoid it, because you're gonna pick it up after the combat ends. So that guy is already running away. He's still shooting, though, but it's not gonna be long for this world, I don't think. Let's go for... let's go kill this guy. No, I missed. No, I hit him. Oh, what? What happened? Okay, never mind. Let's... Okay, a couple of hits right there. That's good. So let's charge forward. We can't recover the arrows. I don't think we can, but we'll see when we end the combat. Okay, this guy's gonna die. 72% chance is terrific. And that guy is not gonna attack. I don't think he is, but he might. He might. I think they have a debuff when attacking from up close. For example, these axes over here, you can use them to your advantage. You can hide in there, so that guy is not gonna be able to see him. He's gonna know that he's there. He can attack that axe, but he's gonna need to do it purposely. And this game doesn't have a multiplayer. I don't think he has, actually. Does it? I have not checked, because just now I'm remembering that this would be quite a cool feature on multiplayer battles, player against player. That would be cool. That would be very cool. But anyway, we're in the last stretch of the combat for now. So what this entails is basically running down the guys that are trying to run away from you. This usually happens at the end of combat. That guy's gonna attack because he's got... Oh, okay, he went up there. He went over there. Let's see if I can go over there. Yep, he's over there. You cannot see him, so for sure he's over there. Let's put you over there. Good. And now you're gonna go there. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Let's just charge. Everyone is just up the hill and down the hill again, even though some of them are in somewhat of a bad shape, armor-wise. So that you might want to consider that when you make your moves as well. You don't want to send guys that are likely to die, because I know it's an archer, but a couple of hits will kill your guys. And he didn't leave that place. That's so good. What? He's not here? Where the hell is he? So he's... What? What? Seriously? Where is he? I lost him. Let's send the archer over here. Oh boy. Let's surround him as much as possible, because he can run away. Is he over here? No, he's not over there. What? So we're at the edge of the map already. Yeah, and this is quite an infuriating turn of events, actually, because the end of combat, I don't think you can just order this surrender. Oh, there you are. So that guy, that guy might die. Okay, he didn't. So he wasted 4 action points switching his weapon, so he's now on melee. Let's go over there. Can't go over there. Okay, stay over there. He's now on melee, and I'm gonna be able to attack him. Let's see. He's got an armor, so let's go for a puncture. And no puncture. No couple of puncture, of course, because he used his action points moving. And let's just wait. Let's just hope that I'm able to kill him before he kills any one of our members. Let's go for a stun. Okay, that's a bit of armor taken out. And nope. Didn't kill him. Let's hope that Nope, no stun. No point shooting. You might just as well stay there. Let's go over there. So this guy's gonna be fine even if he attacks him. Let's see what happens. No! Oh boy, our marksman died. Yep. Was the marksman? No, okay. It was Hagen the Blunt. Okay, that's... whatever. Whatever. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. We're more interested right now in loot rather than the survival of our friends. It was the Blunt. I don't exactly remember which one he was. So this is stunned. That's good. Let's see if I can just puncture his armor. And there you go. We lost Hagen the Blunt. It was a gravedigger, I think, or a miller maybe. No, it was a gravedigger. Yep, I think it was a gravedigger. So this guy is hunter. This guy, yeah, it was a gravedigger. No problem. Not a gravedigger, something else. No problem. Something you will want to remember always is to get the loot. Never forget that. Never, 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 never forget that. It's so important because you might misclick and you might leave this screen without without taking out the loot. So we got okay, we got a couple of armor sets. That's very good. That's very good, actually. Actually, this one, no. So which one was the armor from Hagen? I don't know. So we got some food, some tools and supplies, which are gonna help us repair all of this. And let's leave, and let's go back to Marburg to for a debrief. So you did make it back in one piece. Looks like I owe you something. Yeah, well then, here's your pay as promised. This is the taste of blood and coin, my friend. I still remember it as if it were yesterday, and so do my bones. Go out and forge your destiny, young mercenary captain. Find your riches. There's so much in the world waiting for you. So go out and take it. Go! And we will. We will. But that's gonna be next episode. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Battle Brothers. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to leave a comment or a like, or perhaps subscribe for lots of RPG goodness. And I'll see you next episode. Bye bye!